It's Monday again, time for another edition of the Rules of Golf with the CGA. Every Monday we're bringing you another edition of Ready for the Rules for 2019. Last week we talked about dropping the ball from knee height, a big change in the rules which is designed to simplify the dropping process. Let's talk about a few of the other changes to the rules. So here we have a golf ball that's come to rest on a cart path. Again, this obstruction, which is what it will continue to be called, allows me to take free relief. So my first step is same as it is today. Find my nearest point of relief that takes complete relief from the obstruction. So we would estimate that point and put a tee in the ground right there. The next is a change. Next year you're allowed to use a 1 club length, which is the same, but you're not allowed to use a putter. A club length is now defined by the longest club in your bag other than a putter. So this eliminates the variances and the advantage that some players may get for having that long putter. So this becomes my club length. So I'm going to measure that 1 club length and put a tee in the ground. Very much like it is today. All right, so now I'm going to lift the ball, I can clean it, and I'm going to drop the ball from knee height. Here's another subtle change for next year. Today, if I drop this ball and it rolls outside of my defined area, that ball is still in play because it didn't roll more than 2 club lengths, it didn't roll back into the condition I'm taking relief from, it didn't roll closer to the hole. Next year, number 1, we're going to drop it from knee height, and number 2, it has to stay in the defined area. This is so much easier to understand and so much more intuitive. So many times I'll see players take a drop, see it roll outside the area, not to a place that requires a redrop, and they instinctively pick it up. Well, that's a penalty. So now I got my club length defined by the driver. I'm going to drop it from knee height, and it has to stay within the area. That ball's in play. If it had rolled outside the area, I would redrop, and then if it did it again, I would place. So those are the big changes in getting that ball back in play. Stay tuned next week and we'll have another edition of Ready for the Rules.